So guys, after a long desperate wait, IRCC has finally come out with yet another express entry draw, and this draw is coming after almost 1.5 months of long dreaded wait. Tons of technical glitches, so many issues surrounding Canadian immigration with all the negativity that has gone around. IRCC has once again held its next express entry draw, which is today, December the 6th, 2023. Guys, in this video today, we will talk about this particular draw, people who have been invited, along with analysis of the pool, what can be expected in the coming few days, the PNP quotas, the express entry quotas, everything we will be discussing in this video today. So please be tuned till the end. My name is Sahil. Guys, welcome back once again. My name is Sahil and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I practice here in Ontario. My office is here. If you have to get in touch with me, my number is on the screen and the details are there in the description box. More than happy to connect with you. Before we proceed any further, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon because we talk a lot about Canadian immigration. And if you are an aspirant of moving to Canada, then this is a channel that you must be subscribed to all the time. So guys, first of all, right off the bat, the most important news of this particular week so far, after a long dreaded wait of approximately 1.5 months, express entry, IRCC has basically come out with yet another express entry draw on December 6th, which is today, 2023, and this particular draw was a general draw. That means all programs were invited, although it looked more like a draw that was oriented towards provincial nominee candidates, but still it was an all program draw. Number of people invited were 4,750 with a CRS cutoff of extremely high, 561. You heard that right, 561, 4,750 people. Guys, this makes me wonder so many times that how do people get so many points, how come people are sitting above 561 and suddenly, the shocking reality comes to mind that yes, of course, these are PNP candidates. So, although it appeared to be a general draw, but this was more like PNP candidates because if you look at the pool today, above 600, there are approximately 4,525 people. So 4750 minus 4525. So more like a PNP draw because between 500 and 600, there were approximately 5,457. So if IRCC did actually want to conduct a general draw, they should have raised the number of people being invited, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So this was the draw, 4750 people, and a lot of people got the invite. So first of all, hearty congratulations to a lot of people who have received their invitations because after a long time the draws are finally out. Now if you look at the previous draws, IRCC held a streak. The 3 streak that they held was on October 24th, 25th and 26th. Those were the last draws. 24th was a PNP draw held at 776. 25th was a French draw held at 486. And 26th was a health category specific draw held at 431. Guys, the last all program draw was held on October 10th. So approximately 2 months have gone by since the last general all program draw. That draw happened at a cutoff of only 500. Now, see, the shift in timings, we are now forced to talk about only 500 when at one point in time 500 used to be a very high figure. Nonetheless, the pool as of today looks, very surprisingly odd because as I told you earlier, between 500 and 600, there are approximately 5,457 people. So all in all, above 500, as on December the 5th, there were approximately 9,982 people. So approximately 10,000 people sitting above 501. Guys, this means that IRCC took out 4,750. So there is still approximately close to 60% of the people who are still sitting above 500, and talk about people who will be added more in the coming few days, and people who are not able to claim these points or actually refuse the invitations for whatsoever reason, but they will come back to the pool. So yes, 500 and above is still a very high number, and people going or the general draws going sub 500 it doesn't look on the horizon so far, at least. Between 490 and 500, there are approximately 6,634 people, and that brings the total to approximately 16,616 people sitting above 490, all of them. Between 480 and 490 itself, approximately 10,334 people. This brings us to the total above 481 to a staggering 26,951. Guys, forget people below 480, like all general draws. No, that's not gonna happen. But yes, this makes me wonder at sometimes that what will happen to the Ontario human capital draws, because of late, if you see, here and there draws have been coming up by Ontario. People are being invited. In fact, Alberta also held its draw from Express Entry very recently. So yes, looks like PNPs are bagging the draws of highly skilled people with very high scores. So yes, definitely they're they're making their big wins. Apart from that, I think a lot of people did come to us and talk about the quotas of Express Entry being filled for this particular year. Well, guys, it is approximately filled, but you don't have to be worried about the draws being stopped, because they tend to roll over the people being landed. So if they are inviting somebody in this particular month or year, a lot of landings will happen next year. So yes, these people will form the quota for the next year. So you don't have to be worried about that. But overall, I think the draw was definitely a good news after a long wait. Although the draw was not really promising, but I would still give it away for in the favor of IRCC, because they've been fighting through technical glitches and the postal code implementation that they did. So hopefully IRCC will resume the draws, or who knows, they might be in for another streak of back-to-back draws. Who knows, tomorrow might be yet another day when they start holding back-to-back draws. Well, let's see what they have in future for us. So far, congratulations to all the people who've been invited in this particular draw. Guys, please get started. You only have 60 days left to submit your profile and your documentation. If you need any help, please feel free to schedule a session with us. We will be more than happy to speak with you. Guys, once again, we wish you all the best, and we really hope to see you soon in Canada. All the best.